Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Where are you in your part of the world? Oh my goodness, I feel like it's been like forever that I have done a video. And I'm finally settled into this new home. It's still a bit of a mess behind me. But anyway, you don't want to know about all that. If this is your first time stumbling on my channel, welcome. And if you have stumbled on my channel, I would love for you to stumble, stay and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below and the little notification bell, which will go ding each and every single time I upload a new video. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've said any of that. Doesn't matter. I'm back and I'm here to tell you and excitedly explain to you the event that is starting on February 1. And what is that event? I hear you ask. I am so proud to announce to you that hashtag ReachOut2022 will be starting on February 1. And what is it all about? Well, first and foremost, I must introduce to you my co-host, who is Diamonds and Floss with Abigail Marie 007. I will link her details down below. I might even flash it across the screen here if I remember. She is going to be my co-host, and we are so super excited to be doing this event. And it is all centered around mental health awareness. And bringing it to the surface, giving everyone in the community a safe space to come, to be together, to listen, to interact, whatever it is that you wish to do to be a part of this event. Now, event rules. What are the rules? I'm glad you asked. Guess what? No rules. No rules. Now, depends what you mean by rules and what rules mean to you. When I say no rules, it does not need to be a new start. It does not need to be a finish. You do not need to post your pictures anywhere. You may, if you wish to, on your Instagrams and send either Abigail or myself pictures, via Instagram if you like, or on Facebook if you're a part of my Facebook. It's not mandatory. It's only purely if you wish to share your progress pictures, and using the hashtag, I will find you anyway. So hashtag ReachOut2022 and I will find your pictures. And if you wish to share, you may share. Now, so we've established you don't have to have a new start. You don't have to finish it. What is it that you have to do? Hey, guess what? It's whatever makes you happy. Abigail and I, we have decided that given the whole topic of mental health awareness, we wanted to make this as easy and relaxing for you guys as possible. So do whichever craft you please, whether it be diamond painting, cross stitching, paint by numbers, you can knit something, you can paint your wall, you can paint your garage, you can pick your nose, I don't care. The whole idea is that you are here with us, both Abigail and I. Okay, we'll be talking about it during our lives this month of February. Okay, and I'm here to tell you one half of a few things that we have planned. To get the second half, you will have to visit Abigail's channel, and hopefully, please, I would love for you to subscribe to her channel and support her over there, because she's going to have the other half. I know, right? So I did say to you, there's no rules. No, there aren't any. Will there be prizes? Yes, there will be. How do you enter the prizes? Well, I'm going to give you half, okay? Half the information. Abigail's going to have the other half, so you need to go check out hers. So I'm going to give you some information, and first and foremost, I want to say the biggest, humongous, massive thank you to Abigail, who has done a lot of the legwork for this and has approached some people, and others have actually already offered before we've even started to sponsor our event. And we've got a lot of people that are going to be sponsoring our event. Now, I'm going to name a few, and I'm sure Abigail will fill in the rest, but I know there's Mary's Diamonds, Shay, yeah? There's the Uncrafty Crafter, Enablers Outpost, just to name a few. Just to name a few, okay? So what are we going to do? We're going to nut out some details before February 1. However, this is how it's going to work. And you need to catch up on Abigail's to get the other half of this. Remember, okay? Don't ask me again, because I'm just going to say, watch the video, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have mini prizes throughout the month, which will be launched on our lives. So you need to come to both of our lives, okay? And Abigail goes, now Abigail, for those who don't know, is located in the US of A, and work out the time zones in your part of the world, okay? Because I can't sit here and calculate it for everybody. But I know that I'm here in Australia. Did I mention that at the start? Hey, you didn't know. Aussie girl, Italian background, so you'll hear me throw a few words around. But Abigail goes live on her Friday night, my Saturday morning, and I go live my Sunday morning, her Saturday night. Have I confused you yet? You know what? The easiest way for you to do this is subscribe to our channels and try and make it to one of our lives. Now, they're for all the mini prizes, okay? We're going to have lots of mini prizes going throughout. And you know what? Keep an eye on our community boards, because you never, ever know when something of a surprise might come up there as well. How do you qualify? Be a part of our community. How do you qualify? Be a nice part of our community. Tick, tick. I think you're already there, right? True. Okay, so some of the things we're going to cover during Mental Health Awareness or Reach Out 2022. What are we going to do? We may or may not have some special guests, which may or may not be some subscribers come on and wish to tell some of their stories, okay? We are going to talk about mental health, what it means to us individually, as in Abigail and myself. We are going to talk about maybe some things that we do in order to cope when things aren't going probably as well as they should, okay? We're going to cover all those things. Obviously, it's been invited for you to come along and share your stories. And I also implore you to share your good stories, your good positive stories, because as much as we need to share our stories of heartache or sorrow or sadness or feeling down, you know how you can reach out to somebody? You can reach out by saying, hey, I've been in a bad space, but guess what? I had a triumph today, because I did this or I achieved that. And you know what? You may just be that person who can change someone else's outlook for that day and lift someone. You never know just how powerful your words can be. Okay, so yes, come and share. Also, come and share and reach out and let people know your good stories. It's a balancing act. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I did a live, and I actually spontaneously had both my offspring and his girlfriend beside me during the live, if you caught it. And I asked them, I said, what does mental health mean to you? Because that's the next generation down. Wow, did they have some insightful, deep views on the whole thing. And they shocked me. Just on how much they were able to articulate what it meant to them, and how this event, and specifically, is there to help you guys and me as well. Hey, it's always a we thing. I'm no different. So, great segue. What does mental health awareness mean to me? It's exactly that. It is mental health and awareness, okay? Being aware, being self-aware, being aware within that, you know what, have I always been like this? And if I'm not like this, what's changed? I'm not on the same trajectory as I was prior. Things have taken a bit of a detour in life, and I'm not quite feeling the happy-go-lucky or the positive self that I used to be, or I'm having a bad day or days or weeks. Something's gone wrong, and it's being aware, being self-aware. It's also being able to speak freely about that. freely, without prejudice, without judgment, without being made to feel like there is something drastically wrong, that you've got the plague, or or something like that. Because I can tell you, not one person I know doesn't on some level, somewhere within mind and heart, have a degree of, mental anxieties or troubles or stress. It may not be chronic, it could be acute. In other words, it might not be long term, it could be short term. We all go through it. And if you've never suffered from it at all, or when I say suffered, if you've never experienced it, that's fantastic. That is great. I guess this could be also a platform for you to learn some signs of other people's experiences, such that if you feel that in the future you start feeling those things or having those experiences, you are more aware of what they are and how to deal with them. Now, before I say anything, for the month of February, I'm going to try and ensure that there's not too many triggers for people, because obviously this is a responsibility that I take very seriously, and I can speak, I'm very confident for Abigail as well, that neither of us wish to be triggering anybody. So it is a subject that can be quite sensitive and is quite sensitive, and we're very, very mindful of that. So at any which time you wish to not, you're not vibing it, opt out, stop the video and catch up on the next one, okay? Henceforth, why I said, as much as we are going to be here to listen to everyone's stories of the hardships, equally, if not more so important, for those to come forth and share their triumphs, okay? It's a balance, and that's one of the exciting things that Abigail and I are really, really, truly excited to bring to you guys. So again, those rules, there are no rules. How there's prizes, attend our lives, okay? There will be grand prizes. How do you get those ones? Abigail's got the key to that one, and that one is an exciting one. It really is. So I wish I could tell you, but we decided to do it this way because we're sharing the love, we're sharing it all. The prizes are coming from both of us, don't get me wrong, but wait till you hear what we've come up with in order for you, if you are wanting to participate in this event for prizes and the grand prizes, wait till you hear the guidelines and what you have to do in order to be qualifying for those. As I said at the start, there's no rules, few guidelines, just for some prizes. I would hope that in my heart of hearts, that the grandest prize of all is that at the end of this event, if we can help one person, just one, that I think you would agree out there would be the biggest prize of all. Don't you think? I think so. So hashtag reach out 2022. What does it mean? It means reach out. Reach out if you need help. Reach out if you want someone to talk to. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than what it is to our close community friends, those that we have face to face. Sometimes it's easier to pick up the phone or, write in chat or converse in the comments of someone's video. Sometimes it's easy for you to unburden yourself of something that's troubling you. So reach out. Don't be afraid. And this is a very, very safe space. Abigail and I have both agreed that we will not tolerate. We have zero tolerance for any bullying or judgment. So be rest assured of that. The reverse of that, and the way that I came up with that hashtag, was reach out if you need help, but also be the one to reach out to help and to assist and to listen. 3 simple words. Are you okay? I've got to get my finger up. Okay. Are you okay? Simple words. Reach out to someone. Doesn't cost you anything at all. At all. Sometimes if you're the one that is feeling down, okay, sometimes it can actually make you feel better by reaching out to someone and asking if they're okay. Okay, so be aware also that a lot of people coming to one person can be somewhat overwhelming as well. So be mindful of that and share your good stories. Share your good stories. I can't express that enough to you. And you may think that there's nothing good happening. You might be in such a dark space that you may think, I've got nothing good to talk about, Grace. You know what? If you're watching this video, you have air in your lungs, your heart is beating because you're watching this video. So yes, at the very bare minimum, you have one good thing going for you. Two, you got air in your lungs and your heart's beating. So you do have something positive to think about today. There's always something positive. I'm the ultimate optimist. I am a realist. I'm not, I'm not up in the fairies, and things do go wayward for me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not always, smiling. You've seen me break down. You've seen me have tears. And I have my down days too. We all do. But I always try and find something to be positive about. I am going to leave it there as far as all that goes. However, I do want to share with you the painting that I have chosen to do for Reach Out 2022. May come as a surprise to some of you, may not come as a surprise to others, but I'm going to flip the camera around, and I'm going to, because this one here is a big one, and I'm going to put it on the floor and position the camera. So I want you to hold on to your horses, stay right there. It's going to be a couple of seconds for you. I'm going to reposition. Come with me, guys. Come on, I'm going to see you on the flip side. Come on. Come. Yes, presenting to you Melody in Pink by artist Josephine Wall. This painting comes to me from Uniquely Yours Down Under. I purchased this from Uniquely Yours. I saw it on the website and I rang Jennifer, the owner, and I said, please, I beg of thee, can you get this on your website? Because it wasn't on there. And indeed, I had intended to do this a couple of months ago, never got around to it. But this painting spoke to me in so many different ways, and I'm going to take you through the journey of why this speaks mental health awareness to me. You can see I've actually already started it up there. I don't know if don't fall out, camera. Let's see if I can. I've already started it up there. I don't know if I will bring the camera down properly later. However, let's put you back in position. Let me explain to you the reason, if this camera would stop moving, come on, be good for mama. The reason why I've chosen this painting, okay? As I said, I was the first to order this painting through Jennifer, and then she subsequently put it on her website. So I tried to, this is the only thing that I can use that's tall enough to point to all the different sections of this painting. So she's a bit floppy, but bear with me. You've seen me unbox this on the channel. However, why have I chosen this out of the 27,422 paintings that I've got in my stash? Kidding, jokes, I don't have that many, but you know what I mean, right? First and foremost, the colors are bright. They're just bright. They're vibrant. I've done 2 consecutive paintings that are very muted, very blue, like they've got a lot of blues and a lot of just skin color and so on. So I needed something with color. Tick. This has got color. The story behind this and what this means to me. Okay, so this here could be you, it could be me, it could be the girl next door, it could be the boy next door. It is a person, okay? This person here, she's dressed in a beautiful, pretty pink dress, and she's going up a staircase, okay? Now, mental health to me is a journey. It's a journey. Sometimes it's to the known, sometimes it's to the unknown. However, in order to move forward with your mental health, okay, a journey always starts with the first step. And that's why this painting to me just spoke. It screamed. It's okay. You can see she's going up the stairs, okay? She's got that stance. She's lifting up her dress. You can imagine that underneath here, she's lifting up one foot and she's got one foot forward. One step forward, okay? The staircase leads into an unknown. Well, that is perfect, because you know what? We never know what is around the corner. We don't know what's going to happen. But we take the first courageous step, okay, for our mental health. Okay, she has prettied herself up in a dress, making herself feel good, okay? So that also was a beautiful, beautiful meaning to me. This person here, okay, this shadowy person sitting up here in the distance, who is that person to me? This person here to me, okay, is someone who's always watching. Is it my own conscience? Is it me watching me take that step, guiding me? Is it an angel? I haven't decided, okay? But this person here, my eyes keep gravitating towards this person, okay? And I feel it's like someone who's just keeping an eye as I take that first step up the staircase, you know, healing my mental health. You can see, and it's very, very subtle in Josephine Wall paintings. Josephine Wall always has hidden faces. Let's see if you can see them. There's one. Can you see that? Yeah. There's one there. There are two here. 1 and 2. See those? 1 and 2. They're very, very, very subtly put into the paintings. There's an obvious one down here in the piano. Okay. But they are there, and the many faces in Josephine Wall's paintings represent to me the many faces that sometimes we have to put on to be brave, or the many faces we feel we have to put on because sometimes we are not in a position to show what is truly going on inside of us. So that's what the faces mean in here. The lights at the top, the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel. There is always light, even in our darkest days, okay? Even in our darkest days, I always strive to find what would light up my world for that day. That's what those lights mean. The piano. We come down here, there's the piano. Well, it's a piano. My favorite musical instrument is actually the saxophone, next to which is the piano. Now the piano is, I don't play the piano. I can listen to piano music. However, the piano is more an image that brings to me music, the music of life. That there are notes in our life that are high, there are notes in our lives that are low, and there are those in between. And when you put them all together, it becomes a symphony of what is our life. Okay? And you can see that she's got this here, and it's adorned with a few different things. Okay? And we're going to go, I want to go through each of them and tell you how I draw meaning from each of them. But this here, the music, as I said, they're the musical notes of our lives. You know, sometimes it could be awful music and we want to drown it out. Other times it could be soothing. Either way, all the notes that are played within a musical piece, to me, are like up and down, like, you know, high, low, and together at the end, fundamentally, should come together with a beautiful song, which is our journey, or my journey. We've got the book here, of course, containing the story of what will be played. We can choose what's going to be written. We can choose our song to be written that is going to be played. Okay? We have that choice. We have that power. And if you don't know how to get that, that's where this event hopefully may help you find it. Okay? You need to stay tuned. What have we got here? We've got perfume. Perfume fundamentally is sweet or beautiful smelling. Now, life is not always about having a sweet smelling or wonderful smelling aroma. Sometimes it can be bitter and distasteful and sour, but we aim to have something that makes us, play on our 5 senses. So we've got hearing, we've got smell, okay, with our perfume bottle. It may be just full of nothing. It could be just full of air. However, wouldn't it be lovely to know that we have something sweet to celebrate every single day? Well, I think the phone is probably a very obvious one. The phone, an old-fashioned one though it is, still representational, that you have in your hands as you're watching this. You're watching this either on a television, on a computer, on your phone, on an iPad, on some sort of digital device. You're watching this video on a device. The phone to me is representational of any technology that allows you to reach out to somebody and allow someone to reach out to you. So yes, it's a vintage phone, but it's representational. Okay, we have here, we've got our cup of tea. Okay, our cup of tea, or in my case, it would be a cup of coffee. Again, representational. Really, that's just very, very personal for me, because if you come to know me at all, I love me a cup of coffee all the time. And this here next to it, I would say is either a plate, like a little bowl of jewelry, or some biscuits, although they're pink, I'm not quite sure. Okay, however, it's all entwined. It is all come together. Okay, the peacock. How does a peacock help me with my mental health? I hear you ask. Well, it really does and it doesn't. To me, again, if you've been around on my channel long enough, you know that birds mean quite a lot to me. From the passing of my brother 7 years ago now. 7 years this year. Now, he had pigeons, not peacocks, but I love peacocks. I absolutely love peacocks, and I think they are one of the most beautiful of birds. Have the ability to make you, I think, feel happy even when you're not, when you see them with their all their feathers sprayed out. And I love the fact that the peacock is looking up at her, kind of saying, keep going, you can do it. Down the bottom, beautifully adorned with flowers, and flowers really truly do make me happy. They just make me happy, and it brings a softness. I mean, the whole painting is a soft painting, but this just brings a beautiful softness to the entire feel of the painting for me. Okay, here is a little statue. Okay, and I think when I unboxed this, I almost might have joked that it looked like a bit of a Logie or an Oscar, statue, like a film award statue. Up here, it even looks like it's a film reel, like the old-fashioned film reels. That's what that looks like up there. And you know what? If you take that to what I interpret that to be, which is like an Oscar award, to me that's like award yourself, reward yourself. Every little step that you take towards healing in your mental health journey, reward yourself. Set little goals and give yourself a reward. That reward doesn't have to be monumental. It doesn't have to cost a lot. It could be the smallest of things, like sitting down and giving yourself a facial, or pampering yourself with a new lipstick. It could be the smallest of rewards. But if you don't celebrate the high notes as you go along, okay, you might find yourself being stuck halfway up the stairs. Each time you hit a high note and you keep going up and travel your journey up and reward yourself, that infinite staircase will just keep going and going rather than just stopping. So that's the interpretation that I took from Melody in Pink. A gorgeous, gorgeous lady, representational. As I said, it could be, you know, just a human soul, man, woman, or however you wish to identify. It doesn't matter. But it was all the other things that I brought and I got from this photo, or beg my pardon, this painting, that drew me to it in the very, very first place, and hence begged Jennifer to purchase it, or to get it on her website, so that I could do her. And as I said, I have a lot to choose from, but this one was the one that I truly, truly wanted to start. And I have started it, and I wanted just to show you really, really quickly. Let me see if I can do this without bumping the camera too much. Oh, just bring it up. I have started it, and the shine on these they're ABs there. I want it to focus, but it's really hard. Gonna focus? There you go. They are the 310 ABs there, here. Okay, and you can see I've started that section there, but the shine on these diamonds is really, really out of this world. Okay, and it's not been too bad as far as confetti and color blocking. It's been really, really fun. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so I've flicked you back around this side, and I've had to put the fan on, and I apologize if that's blowing, but I am schwitzing here. So hopefully that's giving you a bit of an insight into what I'm doing for the event. Hashtag Reach Out 2022. The importance of this event to me. Abigail will be sharing with you what she's going to be doing for the event. She's going to be sharing with you how to maybe get a hold of or enter for, whatever phrase you wish, for some grand prizes. The smaller prizes from some of our sponsors will be given away during our lives, okay? So be there, be present. You don't have to comment all the way through, but we would love for you to join both of our lives. As I said, subscribe to both of us. When you see when our lives are, make sure you set a reminder so that you know when they're going to be, okay? And I promise you, you won't be sorry. You won't be sorry. You won't be sorry. If you've gotten to the end, I would love some sort of hand emoji to let me know that you've gotten to the end. For those that have, it's been so long since I've done a video, I even forgot to say thank you to my ever so patient Patreons. Those that have subscribed in the past, I'm back. 2022 is exciting. I'm in my new room, ready to do some awesome videos for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and until I see you next time, which hopefully won't be too long, I hope that you are looking after yourselves, looking after each other, have each other's backs, because guys, it is so, so super important. And until I see you next time, oh, I've been looking at the wrong, I thought you were over there and you were over there. It doesn't matter. Raw and organic is how it happens. I was looking at the wrong lens. I'm back. I'm back. Until I see you next time. Until I see you next time, I am going to say what? Ciao, ciao for now, and much love. Talk to you soon. Bye.